There are lots of different ways of pre-planning a funeral and prepaying for a funeral. So in this video, we're going to look at what the different options are and compare life assurance versus a prepaid funeral plan. Hi, I'm Dean Thomas, Managing Director of CFS. We're multi-award winning independent funeral directors, and we've been Regional Funeral Planners of the Year several times within the last 10 years. The purpose of this video is to look at pre-planning funerals, what the difference is between a prepaid funeral plan and a life assurance, and to look at the different options that there are for costing out a future funeral. A prepaid funeral plan is where somebody pre-plans their funeral in advance and then pays for it at today's prices. A life assurance is where someone takes out an insurance policy that will pay a set amount of money when the person dies. There is no link between the amount paid out and the cost of a future funeral. The first question people ask is, how much does a funeral cost? The cost will vary hugely depending upon what the person actually wants. With a prepaid plan, everything is agreed at today's prices. The cost of a funeral can vary hugely depending on things like, is it a burial? Is it a cremation? Is the service going to be entirely in one place? Are there going to be cars? Is there a particular type of coffin that's required? Is there going to be flowers? The costs vary depending on how much somebody would want. The main benefit of pre-planning a funeral is that you can ensure the person whose funeral it's going to be has got exactly what they want. There's no surprises for the family. The finances have all been taken care of. They know the budget. They know that they've got exactly what they want. And when the time comes, it takes a very difficult conversation away because the family that left know exactly what the person wanted. The first step in pre-planning a funeral is quite simple. All you need to do is contact us, and then one of us or our funeral planning consultant will meet with you at your home, in the funeral home, or anywhere suitable for you, and then we can sit down and find out what your wishes are. We can advise if it's possible or not, and we can provide you with a tailored written estimate of what the costs of that funeral would be at today's prices. That then gives you time to talk through everything with your family and friends so that there's no surprises for them and that you know roughly how much each of the options would be. Once you know exactly what the cost of your funeral is, some people just leave the money in their savings. Some people look at existing life assurance and think they've got enough money there to cover it. And some people talk to us then about taking out a prepaid funeral plan that would be tailored for them and guarantees the funeral at today's prices. We often get asked, what is the difference between life assurance and a prepaid funeral plan? With life assurance, you're taking out an insurance policy for a set amount of money that will be paid out on your death. That is a cash sum which may not go up with inflation and may not purchase the same in the future as it would today. With a prepaid funeral plan, we give you a specific price for the funeral. You can then work out whether you want to pay for it in one payment at today's prices, or you can pay in installments over an agreed number of months, which would be set installments, and you know exactly what you're paying and what you will receive at the end of those payments. Another key factor with life assurance is that when the person dies, there may be a delay in the life assurance company paying the money to the estate, which would mean that the family members would have to pay the funeral director's fees and disbursements before receiving the payment from the life assurance. With a prepaid plan, the funeral director is paid directly from the funeral plan provider. The only thing a family would pay is if they ordered any additional items such as flowers or any sundry items that weren't included within the plan. Everybody has different views and different financial circumstances, so what we would suggest is speak with us, then we can work everything out for you, and then you can look at whether you want to go down the savings route, the life assurance route, or take out one of our FCA accredited funeral plans. We hope you found this video useful. For further information, please just message us, inquiries@cfs.wales, visit our website cfs.wales, or pop into one of our funeral homes or telephone us, and we'll be pleased to assist you.